wasn't trying to record yet. This always happens. God. Oh, that's picture perfect. Okay, period. Hey you guys, it's your girl Jamimi, aka Mia, aka Mimi. Call me whatever you want to. And welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. I wanted to come on here and talk about some things that's been going on in my brain, okay? I've been feeling a little stagnant and I'm like, why is this? And I'm like, maybe it's because I'm sleeping a lot more. And I'm like, well, that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, because if I have the time to do so, then maybe my body's like, hey, you need to recuperate. And I'm like, okay, I'll take that, because rest is literally a necessity. It's not, oh, I'll do it later. It's on the back burner. Like, no, that needs to be prioritized. So I'm glad that I got me some sleep. And now that I'm up, I can be up and in my family's face and in y'all's face. So that's lovely. Because sleeping for 24 hours would actually be crazy. But no, I slept for over 10 hours for sure. I don't know how long I've been sleeping, but just know that my body needed it, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But with the stagnant feeling, I feel like I'm in a waiting period, anxiously waiting, but I don't need to be anxious about it. I need to just be like, whenever the time comes is when it comes. So I'm working on that. I'm working on being patient. And I also want to talk about a video that I saw, and it was talking about ourselves being the energy vampire. And it was just, I've been watching a lot of spiritual videos, and I feel like consuming too much can also drain your energy. So that is something to note. It also comes to a point where you have to take responsibility for your own actions, because like I said in previous videos, you're disrespecting yourself by allowing someone to disrespect you. So you honestly have to take a part in the things that trigger you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be triggered if you're not in the place, in the state, in the situation that's triggering you. You know what I mean? We are in control of our own decisions, the way we think, what we think about. And sometimes it can be hard. Like, if you're in such a routine of thinking about something negative, like, it's going to continue to be negative unless you actively do something to switch it around. And I don't have all the answers. I don't even know how I got to this point today, to be honest. The things that I do, the rituals that I do, all these things, I can't really say because it's not for everybody and it's sacred to me. So I can't be like, oh, this is step by step what I do to get myself in a better mindset and to get myself more spiritually balanced and just renew myself of all the negative energy. So that's just something that you have to figure out. But taking the steps and trying different things is definitely a step forward. So just wanted to put that out there as well. But again, with like taking responsibility for the things that trigger you. If it's triggering you, leave. If it's triggering you, be like, why am I allowing this to make me so irate? Why am I allowing this to make me so anxious when I could just leave? Crazy, right? Say it's something in the household and you're like, I want to get away from this. You got feet, I would hope. And if you don't, so sorry. But at the same time, like, I don't feel sorry for people. That sounds so fucked up. But like, because if you feel sorry for someone, that means you don't really respect them. Instead of being like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like, I respect that you can do the things that you do every day. That's kind of where I stand with that. But at the same time, people could take offense to that. Just be like, I respect you for you, and I respect the way that you move, and I respect that you get up every day when it might be hard. I literally can't say I feel sorry for someone though, because it's like, unless you have the worst life in the world, then yeah. But I'm not gonna get into details of what I feel like would be the worst life. I can't really get into details because then we will be telling a sob story, and not mine, because I don't have the worst life in the world. Maybe I'm blessed. But you know, like making up a story and that could actually be similar to someone's story, and then they'll be like, damn, my life is dang near the worst life in the world. Like, oh my God, like, no, I want to put that energy out there. We're all blessed in some shape or form, at least the majority of us. I literally cannot speak for everybody in this world. There's billions of us. So it's like, don't tell me how to live my life. Don't tell me that my life ain't shitty, because it is. Like, if you want to be in that energy, you can be in that energy. But if you got a phone and you're able to watch this video alone, like, baby, you're blessed. You just are. But you know, I can't change someone's mind they have to do that for themselves. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'm working on changing my own. I'm working on being patient. I'm working on figuring out, pinpointing what triggers me and why is that, and then remove it. Because if it's triggering me, then it probably doesn't even need to be in my life. And then knowing what triggers me, I'm able to avoid those things in the future. I'm also able to just be less attached, less being able to be penetrated by these things that trigger me. Because if I claim them as triggers, then they're going to continue to be triggers. So it's just like things that I feel as though make me feel a certain type of way. I can literally leave. I can literally drive somewhere else. I can literally go get a breath of fresh air. I can literally put my earbuds in. Like if someone is, you don't gotta listen. Like if it's something that's making you mad, or if it's something like, oh my gosh, here we go again, like you can turn that down. You can turn that off. You can walk away. You can do whatever you gotta do to protect your peace. Because especially if you're sensitive to energies, which I did not realize that I was sensitive to energies until my adulthood. And I've claimed a lot of people's energies as my own. Like, why do I feel like this? And it's like, you're literally taking in all these different energies, not knowing that these are not your feelings, these are someone else's feelings. And it's like, oh, well, you're being too sensitive because I'm living my life. Why are you so worried about me? And it's in my face, bro. I can't walk away. At that point in time, I was a child. I couldn't just walk out the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we as adults have to take charge of our life and walk away from the things that may make us feel more sensitive, make us feel like we're not in control, but we are. All we have to do is use our brain and use our feet and use our hands, you know, plug our ears, like whatever we gotta do. You don't gotta listen to something you don't gotta listen to. Oh yeah, what I was getting with like taking responsibility. I've claimed that I've been in toxic relationships before, but they stay toxic because I stay in the relationship. That's my part to blame. Like I was still staying regardless of knowing that these people trigger me, that these people make me anxious and they make me feel all these certain things. But at the same time, like I'm making myself feel these things by staying, by chasing, by being desperate, by doing all these things. And it's like, no more. Like literally, I feel like every relationship or romantic interest has been shortened from, I want to say 18, like boom, 3 years, boom, a year, boom, 6 months, boom, 2 days. Like it's just been dealing with the toxicity less and less and less, and just having the self-love for myself to no longer be patient in those type of situations, because that doesn't really make you strong. Being strong is walking away. That's the strongest thing you can do. In a situation that you do not like, that you feel like you don't want to do, you can literally be like, not today, I'm good, or no, thank you. Actually, you keep pushing me to do this thing, so I'm leaving, type thing. So yeah, not saying that you're not strong being in a toxic relationship, but at the same time, the strongest thing that you can do for yourself is to respect yourself, to love yourself, and to walk away. And on that note, oh, peace and love, friends.